Hello and welcome to the channel. Femi Kayode, former spokesperson for the Tinubu Presidential Campaign Council, has advised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to send troops in his capacity as ECOWAS chairman to neighboring Niger Republic. Details coming up. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Femi Kayode urges Tinubu to stop ECOWAS military invasion of Niger. Former Aviation Minister Femi Kayode has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to stop the planned military invasion of the Republic of Niger by the Economic Community of West African States. Femi Kayode, taking to Twitter on Monday, said that a military intervention intended to restore democracy in Niger Republic would only give Nigeria more problems to contend with. Again, Nigeria's military is currently engaged in internal operations in all the 6 geopolitical zones, he said. We only have about 200,000 personnel, all ranks, and for the 3 services. With the current economic crunch, where are the resources coming from? To depend on the Western countries that have their own interest to protect. According to Femi Kayode, all our internally displaced persons, IDPs, and refugees are still in camps as Nigeria has not been able to resettle them for more than 10 years. So, how do we handle the additional mass of IDPs and refugees that will definitely result from the crisis? Nigeria will be in deep, foul word if we go for this adventure, he said. Femi Kayode also wondered why a country whose civilians support their oppressors should be attacked. Recall that ECOWAS defense chiefs had agreed upon a tentative date for potential military intervention in Niger should diplomatic negotiations fail. ECOWAS Commissioner for Political Affairs, Peace and Security, Abdel Fattah Musa, disclosed the potential D-Day following a 2-day summit in Ghana. Femi Kayode wondered who would be responsible for the financial resources if the regional bloc decides to attack the embattled country. The All Progressives Congress APC chieftain further lamented that Nigeria is not in a financial position to support the logistics involved in going to war. I am constrained to respectfully put the following questions to these ECOWAS military commanders, and I challenge them to provide the answers, he wrote. Can we successfully attack a country where the civilians are holding rallies in solidarity with their supposed oppressors? Quite apart from that, has this ECOWAS force already been formed, or will they divide the operation into sectors with each country taking a sector? Where is the command headquarters located? Who takes care of Niger Sector 3 of the MNJTF in Lakeshore? For I guess they will withdraw their troops. He asked if Burkina Faso and Mali join Niger's forces as they threaten the world. Who blocks the southward movement of the insurgents and raids scattered around the triangular borders of Mali, Burkina Faso and Niger? Is the Russian Wagner force still active in the region? Have we prepared adequately to handle the weapons and drug trafficking across the borders with Niger, since our partners in that nation are now our enemies? FFK said that even with them working with Nigeria, cross-border crimes are still serious issues. He asked if the AU or the UN or the West will be responsible for the logistics because, as at now, Nigeria can't afford to do so like it did in ECOMOG, as we simply do not have the financial wherewithal or the resources. In this view, he said, Nigeria should still vigorously pursue the application of conflict resolution mechanisms in order to buy time to address these questions. If the Niger Republic and our allies deliberately open a corridor for the elements of ISIS, ISWAP, etc. to move into Benin and Togo, ECOWAS' weakest link, then the whole of Nigeria's western borders from Sokoto to Lagos will be vulnerable to raised attacks. Already, some of the elements have penetrated into Niger State, around Bogu and Shiriro, very close to Benin Republic, and some states in the southwest of Nigeria, Femi Kayode stated. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. In related news, The Economic Community of West African States ECOWAS envoy to Niger Republic, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, formally presented the terms given by the military junta to the sub-region for the settlement of the political crisis in the country. This is as General Abubakar has given the assurances that the crisis is not likely to deteriorate beyond diplomacy. Abubakar, who is a former Nigerian military head of state, spoke to journalists at the presidential villa Abuja after a meeting convened by President Bola Tinubu, who is the chairman of the Authority of Heads of State and Government of the ECOWAS. In attendance at the meeting were the President of the ECOWAS Commission, Dr. Omar Toure, and the National Security Advisor NSA to the President, Malam Nuhu Ribadu. General Abubakar, who had over the last weekend held a meeting with the ousted President of Niger, Mohamed Bazoum, and the leaders of the junta in the country, said he had delivered the terms of the Abdurrahmane Chiani-led junta to ECOWAS. He said that there have been exchange of correspondences between the West African Regional Bloc and the military junta in Niger, noting that the line of contact opened by ECOWAS through his appointment as envoy had been very fruitful. He expressed hope that something concrete will soon come out of it. He said, "As you are aware, the ECOWAS heads of state and government have made me an envoy to Niger Republic, and we'll be there over the weekend to see the military people and discuss to find a way out of the lacuna we find ourselves. So that's why I'm here this afternoon, together with the President of the ECOWAS Commission, to give a report back to Mr. President on our discussions in Niger. I must say that our visit to Niger has been very fruitful and that it has opened an avenue to start talking, and hopefully we will get somewhere on the divergence in opinions of both the regional bloc and the junta about quick return to democratic rule." Abubakar said, "Well, like I said, we've started talking. They have made their own points, and then I made my report to the chairman of the ECOWAS, heads of state and president. He will now consult with his colleagues, and then the ding-dong starts, and we will get somewhere hopefully." Asked if there was any possibility of avoiding a military action, he said, "Hopefully, diplomacy will see the better of this. Nobody wants to go to war. It doesn't pay anybody. But then again, our leaders have said if all fails, and I don't think all will fail, we will get somewhere. We will get out of this mess." That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.